Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got the Longshot, obviously, because the treasure chest is open. And now most people would head back, but that's not actually what you're supposed to do. There's a little block here, kind of obscure, but even more obscure is the way of getting it open, because everyone knows you're supposed to play the Song of Time, but there's a little catch here. If you play it on top of the block, it doesn't seem to work. So you actually have to stand right behind the treasure chest, which, I don't know, I spent a lot of time the first time trying to actually get this block to disappear. I was playing the Song of Time and it just wasn't going away. Pissing me off, but if you play the Song of Time, this block will disappear and you can access a new room. This room, it's basically a waterfall. We found a waterfall in the water temple. Link, be careful, don't get swallowed by the vortexes. Alright. I'll try to not to, but, I mean, no guarantees, Navi. So, true to Navi's words, you do not want to get sucked in by the vortexes. Using the iron boots will not save you from getting sucked in. You can't just walk past them. You can, however, use them to stop while you're floating down by the river. So, that's great. We're going to use our Longshot to kill our second Skulltula in the dungeon. Not the second one we've seen, but the second one altogether. So, you destroyed a gold Skulltula. Yep. I've heard this message, like, how many times? I have to check this out. 74 times. So, by the way, I'm doing pretty good with my Skulltula collecting, if I do say so myself. And Paper Mario Guy does say so himself. I've been saying that quite a bit lately. So, we're going to swim around here, hugging the wall to the right, and hopefully not get sucked in by this vortex over here, and stand on this little ledge over here. Come on, Link, climb up. And once you get here, you're pretty much home free. Now, this part, this is where it's going to be really annoying playing on the GameCube controller. Because for some reason, I have a lot of trouble aiming with the GameCube controller, but you want to hookshot onto this chest before this gate closes back up. You might even be able to swim over here, but I'm not sure with the vortexes and all that. Oh, wait, I've almost done this before. I've, like, almost walked away without even picking up the key. That would just be awful, to be completely honest. Like, oh my god. I would spend like 3 days just bawling my eyes out. That would be just so terrible. But now that we've gotten that key, we're gonna go and head back to the main room. And I believe we have to drain the water once again for some more, get that right there. For some more key collecting, and then we're actually gonna have to do some, big key collecting, and then we're gonna have to do some boss fighting. So that's basically my agenda for the rest of this temple. So I hope it's pretty important that you understand my agenda. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna finish this temple in this episode, but then again, it is a pretty long temple, so I have an excuse. I have an excuse to take like 3 hours to beat this. So, well, not 3 hours. That'd be pretty ridiculous. That's just one of my exaggerations. So, we're gonna go back into that room that'll let us drain the water. Where was that room? We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. We're not gonna go into this one room that I said we'd come back to later, cause we need another key first. It's a mistake that I would normally make, but I'm not making it this time. I'm not making any big mistakes in this dungeon. I'm just gonna say it right now. I will not. I refuse. I've had too much trouble with this dungeon in the past. It's not happening again. But enough talk about that. I'm pretty disturbed about something. I've lost some faith in the human race. It's just been bugging me lately. It's creepy. So my brother, he was watching this show on, like, he's like 8 years old, and I mean, everyone knows that Teen Nick is actually geared towards like 8 years old and nowadays. But he's watching this show on Teen Nick, and I'm just watching it just kind of casually. I mean, nothing too serious. I mean, I'm not really watching it. I'm just kind of hearing it in the background as I kind of mind my own business. And every time someone says something that's supposed to be funny, this group of people that are just invisible, they just start laughing hysterically. And I'm just like, what the fuck? There's no one laughing. It's just like, who's laughing? No one's laughing. The people in the show aren't laughing. But there's this mysterious invisible crowd in the background just laughing at something that's supposed to be funny. I don't get it. But like, that's not the end of it. I do my research and I find out that the people who produced the TV show, they actually put voice clips of a crowd laughing in the background, because their theory behind it is that if people are laughing on the show when something funny happens, you'll be more likely to laugh, and if you're more likely to laugh, you'll be more likely to watch the show, and thus the ratings will rise. That's the theory behind it. But I mean, if you think about it, that's a pretty grim theory. Because get this, if humanity needs to hear other people laugh in order to laugh by themselves, eventually it's just going to become this huge chain of people needing to hear other people laughing in order to laugh themselves. And then it's just going to become a grim world where just no one is laughing because they're waiting for other people to laugh, and the world is just going to destroy itself because we're all going to be so insecure about our own laughing. Our own laughter. It's just awful. I've realized that this is going to be the end of the world. This is how the world's going to end. Oh my god. But enough about that ridiculously insane rant that I pretty much just came up with on the spot. We're actually... Oh, wait, why am I so stupid? We don't want to do that. Haven't I learned my lesson? The whole reason you want to wait until you get the long shot is so you can do this. You're going to shoot this eye right here. That Tech-Tyke's coming to get me. I can hear it in the background. He's coming to get me. Oh, my God. I'm so scared. He better not get me before I... Go, 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 go! Okay, that works. I have nothing to say about that. I am completely fine with that. I have no complaints whatsoever at that. So here's that block we pushed up. Remember earlier when we pushed that block? Well, now we're going to push it to the side, allowing us to get access to this key right here. So that's 2 keys. This is the final small key in the water temple. So we have not had a single bit of trouble with getting the small keys in this dungeon. I'm so proud of myself. So this is just an excellent walkthrough for the water temple. We cannot float back up there, though, sadly enough. But then how are we supposed to get out of here? Wait a minute. What? Oh, wait, no, Oh, wait, that's why they put the hookshot thing up here. Oh my god, Miyamoto, you're so clever. Oh my god, I see what you did there. You knew that we'd be coming back here later when the water was drained. So you put this here. Miyamoto, your brilliance, it's so ravishing. It's so amazing. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, we're gonna go back onto the bottom floor, I believe. That's what we're gonna do now. And now we're finally going to go back to that room that I said we'd go back to later. Let's see, which one was it, though? I just have to find out which room it was. I believe it's the northern room that we're going to want to go through. So, let's go in through here, and yeah, it's this room, alright. And we need the long shot to get here anyway, so it's not like I could have gotten here and been like, oh darn, I need a small key. You actually need the hookshot to get here, so... You're going to climb up onto here, and then you're going to have to use your long shot because the hook shot isn't long enough to get here, and you're going to hook shot over these spikes and unlock this door. But we're still going to need a small key, so don't come to that room unless you have 2 small keys, because you're only going to end up fucking yourself over later on. And this room can get pretty annoying. There are all these Tech-Tykes that are trying to get in your way, and there's this water current, and there are boulders. And it's all just really annoying, but luckily I managed to get up on top, because I'm pretty stubborn. I don't want to just stop and kill all the Tech-Tykes, I just want to get up and go through that room without any trouble. And hello, creatures. Trying to, I don't know what these things are. What are these things? Maybe I should find out. What are they, Navi? They're stingers! Okay, cool name, Miyamoto. Isn't this thing supposed to blow up? Oh wait, no, it's over here, okay. That's why I was so confused. Alright. So we're going to take out our bombs and go to a very annoyingly repetitive block puzzle. You want to blow up both the walls here. And what you want to do is, basically, you're going to have to go back and forth so you can get the block that's trapped in here over onto that switch over there. It's one of those switches that'll only be activated if you put something on top of it. If you were to step on it, as soon as you walk off, the switch would pop back up. This is one of those things where you have to drop a heavy thing on top of it. But the good thing we have this block here, so we're going to push it, but we can't do anything else, so we're going to have to move to this side over here. And then we're going to pull it, and then we're going to have to move... Wow, this actually isn't as repetitive as I remember it being. Okay, maybe that's because I started off on the right side instead of starting off on the left side. Because if you start off on the left side, you're gonna have a lot more. You're gonna have to go back and forth a couple more times, I believe. So pull this thing back as far as you can, and then you're just gonna want to go around it and push it if we can go around it. Or do we have to go back around the? Yep, we have to go around the other way. All right. So the last time we're gonna have to do this, I'm gonna push it onto the switch, which will rise the water level, or cause the water level to rise, however you want to put it. And that will enable us to reach another room with another Skulltula and another. Oh wait, I just remembered the last Skulltula that we need to get, which is definitely good because I wouldn't want to forget that, especially since it's my side quest. So I wouldn't want to forget a Skulltula inside of a dungeon. Inside of my side, or that's a part of my side quest. That'd be pretty lame. So step on the switch here, and a slightly more complicated waterfall puzzle here. Crap, the phone's ringing. No, I am not gonna fall because of the phone. Fuck! Rage-inducing phone call is rage-inducing. Oh my god. Now I have to show this off, which I guess isn't that. But at least I get a chance to kill those two tech-techs before they get the chance to fuck me up later on. So, if you do fall, there's a thing right here that you can hookshot back up onto. And you can give the puzzle another try, or the obstacle course, or whatever you want to call it. So, you want to jump across these water streams with a little less fail than me. And that, now! 3 times a charm! Let's do it. Okay, 1, and this one right here. Alright, there we go. Once you make that jump, you're pretty much home free. Oh. I swear, if I have to do this one more time, I'm just ending the LP right here, even though it's not my LP. I'll find a way to do it. Okay. Just kidding, I knew I was gonna make it through, so yeah. Watch out for these boulders here. Because if you get knocked off by a boulder, you're gonna be pretty pissed. And it's gonna happen to me. I'm getting over here. Wish I could probably get the Skulltula from this angle anyway, so not a big deal. Okay, come on, Skulltula. Alright, there we go. And grab its token. That's number 4. And the 5th Skulltula is back in that one room that I said I was going to come back to later to get the Skulltula. So, before we do that, though, we have to get the big key, which is actually behind the nerve of Miyamoto. He, well, first of all, he puts that guy in there. But after all that, he puts another locked door. So if you forgot to get that key, you're going to be so angry because you have to walk all the way back to that room and look for a key, which is it's just going to piss you off. So just try not to do it. Try not to let it happen to you. So here we go. Another room, another key. This time, though, we get the boss key. Oh my god. So we're actually done with this, except for, you know, fighting the boss, which is definitely a good thing. Alright, you got the boss key! Yeah, let's go fight the easiest boss ever. Oh no, Fairy, you're coming out here. You are getting out here right now to say hello. Yes, okay. Nah, get over here. I just want to heal, come on. No. What? No, that is not fair. I get through the whole water temple without making like a single mistake, and then I don't get a fairy. Maybe this one will. Okay, this one's a little nicer. I don't even need a bottle fairy because the boss of this dungeon's so easy. But alright, I'm just gonna fight the boss and finish up my segment of the LP in the next episode. So I'll see you then.